So you guys, good news travels fast. I'm getting an understanding of how this person got caught up into black magic, witchcraft, for their benefit. It started because they wanted more, the gluttony, the all of those things when it comes to money, more money, just more of everything. But I feel like money just was really like the prerequisite for what they got themselves caught up in and what got attached to them. This dice card has to do with gambling. So this is somebody maybe who started out light. I could be talking about the game of gambling, but this is also a risk taker with the dice here. So it's almost as if they weren't pleased with what they were getting by way of a weekly paycheck. So they needed more. So what this led them to is, how can I get more? This person definitely had gifts here with the gift card. I mean, that's undeniable if you are used to the sound of my voice. But what happened is they basically maybe got their hands on a book here with this book card reversed. Mind you, they no longer have access to this book or even the spells that they were casting or whatever they were doing. It's done. The book is closed in the reverse. But what came out, to be like them doing like little prosperity spells or, a bay leaf thing they might have came across. I'm getting that. What it turned into was vengeance or being vengeful. Because when they saw, the results coming in from the prosperity spells or whatever they were doing with their gifts on top of that, it did bring them a come up with the sudden wealth card. But I know that the gamble, the risk taking here, the energy behind that is doing something, expeditiously. It's like you're not giving it a lot of thought. It's like you want it now, and I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to take this gamble, and I'm going to do it, like without any thought of what if this happens, like an adverse thought. They didn't consider that. But right now I see that because that book is closed, they're about to embark on a whole new journey here. Now, the false person card is here and the bad health card is here as well. But these two let me know that this is how they showed up, or this is who they preyed on, or these are the things that they were casting, on others. As far as the bad health, could have a lot to do with, the siphoning of, good karma from others for them to be able to use it for their benefit. So however they were able to bring forth some sort of bad health, this could be a simple argument. This could be a disagreement with someone, but causes that person to lose sight and lower their vibration. So therefore this person would win. That's the gamble, risk taking energy here. Y'all, I said good news travels fast because there's nothing but messages here. Look, you have the concern card, you have message of concern, and then this card came out as a clarifier, the wise owls. Those are also spiritual messages. At the bottom of this deck is the message card. You see that? So what this lets me know, along with this messenger, good news travels fast, you are being communicated with in regards to what's happening. That's one, by way of your dreams, or just maybe something might hit you just out of nowhere. You're like, where did that come from? Well, ask your guides about that, because it may have a lot to do with this person in this situation. And then also there are others who know you, and they also may have been impacted by this person. So now they're getting the messages as well, that this person was a sneaky, conniving snake. And possibly they had some extraordinary gifts that they were able to repetitively pull things off, but it's like they throw the rock and hide their hand. They never had to fess up to anything because there was no physical evidence that, could be presented against them that they were the ones that caused it. Never. Because this person was operating in their spiritual giftings and they were willing to take that risk along the way. Mind you, there was also some sort of book that they were using to cast these illusions of spells on people. But everybody's getting the message here. We got messages all over the place. Everybody is now understanding who this person is, false person card, and then they're going to know the result of the consequences. That's going to be put out on Broad Street. Basically, everybody's going to know. Now, excuse me, fast forward down here, not even fast forward, because this was a long journey for you. I have the mountains card. I have the polar bear card. So that speaks of like protection. And, the mountains card has to do with, it's going to be a rough climb. But, if you can get to the top to be able to look down, then you can kind of make your way down the other side to get off of this. This key and this cage has the ability to unlock or lock. So what happened is with the fish cards, you unlocked your abundance, however it was. But when I saw this card here with the little puppy on it, that has to do with loyalty. And then that connected to these messages. Those are the messages that you're getting from your ancestors in regards to what is going down over here with this situation, because they're over there handling things. They're locking up what needs to be locked up. That polar bear energy is like, we got this. We live in this kind of environment. Like, this is us all day, is what your ancestors say. Like, this person's not moving us at all. And then the mountains card is because they know what you've been through, but it took you, that special person, to be able to bring this forward. The high honor card, this was you, because that was one of the first cards to come out. So I automatically knew high honors. That's definitely connected to the loyalty of the ancestors because of that. That's 7. That's 7. We have more 7s, like by way of the spiritual energy of the ancestors. So you guys, I would just say, job well done. And whatever this person is going through, they brought it on themselves. If they would have just learned to just compromise and stop trying to be the big honcho, the one that needed to come out on top always, to where they needed to resort it to some sort of book that they were using for these spells. So what they're getting, they really deserve. Hope this helps.